You maybe need to get those. At least get in those, right? Get him
Mhm.
something in those different buckets. So when you speak to him, you can find out more. But
Yeah.
just that information, public information right there, have you did anything with that
Right.
before you sit in front of this man and get to ask him other questions? Otherwise, you're going to ask him what it was like to record with Kanye West and stuff like that. You're not going to
Mhm.
ask me business questions.
Right.
So those right there will start you off, what you need to
Right.
deal with, because of all his things, one of the lowest things he makes money in is in music.
Right.
See what I'm saying? That's one of the lowest things he makes money in,
Right. And
you
those are the
know.
first questions that people are going to come to the table with.
You're already moving the wrong way.
Mhm.
And so, does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that makes sense to me. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the difference. It's all about, you need to start with the basic buckets that he's already put out there. Start with those buckets, and then, okay, and as you grow in that, you'll have better questions to ask because you're already in it. If you don't have any art, you're not part of any business. What are you going to talk to them about music? I don't care if you are a rapper. I don't care if you do music. That's not really the biggest things he's making money in.
Mhm.
This is Jayz, I think 10 or 11 number one albums, right?
Mhm.
Platinum. He only makes 95 million in it. That's his overall number. It's not 95 million a year, 95 million period.
Mhm.
Now I ain't saying that's a little bit of money. It's still 95 million compared to
Still
what
in
he's getting everywhere else.
comparison.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because that's what all this is about in comparison.
Mhm.
95 million is not one of his biggest ways that he's bringing in capital.
Right.
So he might not really want to talk about that. That might not even, what they say, get him hyped up.
Mhm.
It may be the other things that the most money coming in that he wants to talk about.
Right. Right.
That'd be more exciting,
Right.
right? But you won't know that if you coming in want to talk to Jay-Z.
Yes.
You know, you want to come in talking to Sean Carter about his investments. You want to have questions, understand the investments, so you can ask him about it. So what made you do this? Well, okay, well, what was the R or I on this? How much, did you put this in? How did you move that? What made you interested in those particular grapes, that particular land that champagne is made from? Because, do you know that it's only a certain part of the world that you can get these champagne grapes from? Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Yeah. Say it again. You went out a little bit.
No, I did not.
Yeah. What did you think
I
before you?
just, I mean, I knew they grew grapes, but I didn't know that there was only parts of I didn't really have a opinion about it. Knowing that there's only certain areas that you can even do it in, it's like, and then of those areas, there have to be better areas to do it in that small group.
Yeah.
So,
If those grapes are not made in that certain area of that particular country, then it's just wine. To be champagne, they have to be in a certain little area. If those grapes don't come from that area, it's wine.
well,
Yeah.
yeah. So I would say I know a little bit about a lot of stuff, and I didn't know that. So definitely gives me a different perspective about this debate and how to approach it.
Right. So his champagne company is doing something about it. If you don't know that, you'll come in there talking about wine.
Mhm.
And that's not even what he does.
Right.
So he would know that. So that already your conversation is on a bare level.
Right.
Because he knows that you don't even know the difference between wine and champagne. You don't know the difference between grapes. You don't understand the location and why it's called champagne. There's a lot of things. So even going into this conversation is a miss. You're not
Exactly.
going to get it. Take the 500K and go bump your head. It's better off to do that than come here with him. And then you'll never be able to, even if you make $1 million, you'll never be able to talk to him or people like him because they'll see you coming and they'll know you're too far away.
Yep.
And just know this, as a person that has had success with finance, it's a headache talking to people that don't understand money. When they don't understand capital, it's a headache. And you're not quick to want to speak with people about it because they don't get it. A lot of things that they believe is wrong when it comes to
Right.
finances, dollars and cents. They don't see it right. So it's a slogan. They say that the more I teach you, the dumber I get. Because they're going to keep trying to go back and forth. Well, I don't believe that's what you should do. I believe you should just save it in your bank account and not understanding there's a small percent that you get from saving in your account. There's more money made by putting the money out to work for you.
Right.
It's just a different mind frame, right?
Right.
So you have to, what you think about that?
I mean, there's definitely many levels to many different things. And you got to know that to be able to make an educated decision on what moves to make.
Exactly.
I'm definitely looking at this different now because, like I said, there's a lot of things that I know a little bit about, and not having enough information to make a sound decision on something, you can end up really causing yourself some damage.
Because see, the thing is, when we get into 500K to talk to anybody, I would say this for those that believe in God. So now it doesn't matter what God you believe in. Everybody has their own personal thing. And I'm talking about, like, do you believe in God? The concept of it.
Yeah.
Just the concept. Okay, I do too. So it's not, and most people that would hear this would say, yes, they believe in God. Now, it gets deeper when it get deeper in there, but just the concept. They believe that there's something more than them, right? Something that they may pray to or something like that, meditate, whatever, however you want to take it. The point is, we're talking about 500K to talk to Jayz. How much is it to talk to your God?
Free.
Who knows more, Jayz or your God?
Your God.
So if it's free, talk to your God. Why is it even a question that you would pay 500K to talk to anyone?
Right.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. No, it
See,
doesn't.
that alone shows there's a problem in knowledge and wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Because you said your God is most powerful. Most people will go crazy. You say, well, Jayz knows more than your God. But no, that's blasphemous. My God reigns supreme. Okay, I'm not trying to go back and forth with you on that. How much does it cost to talk to him? It's free. You got him all day. But you debating if you should spend 500K, $500,000, to speak to Jayz.